Hey everybody, what's up? It's 80 Fits here with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about the outward K sound and different combinations of that sound and how to employ it in a beat. And before I get started, as always, I got to shout out two guys, Ballsy and Kenny Urban. Ballsy is a 3-time UK Beatbox champion, and he is absolutely crazy. He was recently a finalist in the World Champs. And Kenny Urban has come up super hard in the US battle scene. He's the homie, shout out to Kenny. Crazy outward sounds, both of them have crazy outward sounds, so check them out. You can learn a lot of cool techniques from them. All right, cool, so let's jump right in. This tutorial is gonna be fairly short and sweet. The outward K is a pretty simple sound to learn, but it just takes a lot of practice to be able to use it in a beat and employ it in different combinations to make it sound really cool. So I think the outward K can get broken into two main steps. Basically, you're just saying a word with a hard K sound, like kite. You're taking that K sound and you're just really accenting it. You're putting a lot of air behind it, building up pressure in the back of your mouth, and then really projecting the K sound. So if you're saying kite really aggressively, you'd be like kite, kite, kite. So that brings us to step two. Step two is removing the vocalization, as I've talked about in previous tutorials, and just reducing the word to that hard K sound. Like, in my case, I feel air going on both sides of my mouth. And just as an aside, the outward K for me also turns into kind of the quack scratch and the really hard duck snare. I think Kenny uses it as well, but that's all outward, and I'm basically making a and then really pushing the air out with a hard K. So it's like a combination of the quack scratch and the hard K. But once you have those two steps down, you have the hard K and you remove the vocalization, you can isolate the outward K and then put it in a beat. So like, and it just takes a while to build up the force and build up the power in the outward K, but it can be a really strong sound to use in combinations. One example is using the outward K in rapid succession, like I did earlier, as kind of like a fill or a transition between beats. So as an example, like, so kind of a cool little combination. But yeah, there's not much to that technique. Just practice really hard and try to speed it up over time. Eventually you'll be able to do some really cool stuff with it. So yeah, as always, take care and hopefully you guys learned something. 80 Fits out.